So that's just a little funny intro I wanted to do, but this is Comic Book Adventures, Coliseum of Comics. Let's go. First stop is checking out the bookshelf. What do we have here? We got a lot of Image comics. We got a Dynamite right there. What do we got? We got Morning Glories. Looks like book one, mega book one, anyways. Kind of dropped it, but I caught it, so it didn't hit the floor, which was good. Let's see, we got Dynamite right there. More Dynamite, Image, Dark Horse, Omnipress, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Sin City, Frank Miller. Does anybody like Frank Miller? I don't really know enough about him to like him, and I don't know enough about him to dislike him. Neil Gaiman. Same thing. Frank Miller, Neil Gaiman. I know a little about him, but I don't know enough to really like yay or nay or like in between. Good book, I will say that. That's a Frank Miller book I do like. That's Sin City. You can never go wrong with The Simpsons. I'm sorry. You can never go wrong. You can go better, Futurama, but you can't go wrong with The Simpsons. Alright, sorry for making you all nauseous. Ooh. Who you gonna call, right? Am I right? Who are you gonna call? The East-West guy? No, you're gonna call the Ghostbusters. Duh. That's just what you're gonna do. Alright, here's some Saga. I didn't know which one I wanted to get. Obviously, I wanted to get book one, but then it would have got me to get 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I didn't have that kind of money for a while, so I didn't spend my money all on that. Alright, look. Oh, we got Ninja Turtles. Check that. Oh, Ninja Turtles. Oh, yeah, they're all wearing red. My favorite, Raphael. The only one that doesn't end with an O? No, Raphael is awesome. If you like Michelangelo, if you like Donatello, if you like Leonardo, good for you. Myself, I choose Raphael all the time. Then there's Casey Jones, April O'Neil, the Shredder, Master Splinter. If you don't know those four, you just suck. You're an idiot. Ooh, here we go. Walking Dead, Red Book, Book 1, Blue Book, Book 2, Purple Book 3, kind of like brown mustard, dirty mustard is the next number. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, we got green. That's Relish. Got concrete color. Walking Dead. You got the color you never want your baby to make. Ooh, that's a bad day. There we go. We got another Walking Dead. Because I just said all that, now I kind of want a hot dog. There we go. Here's some more Walking Dead. Look at all that. Look at this stuff. And I like the fact that I like coming here is a lot of other comic shops try to do their best, but they also, the size of their store, they put so much into it that you're kind of like on top of things. So you can't move this without moving that to get to this. Even though you can see you have to move A, then you have to slide over B just to get to 3. Even though you can see 3, you can't reach it without knocking something down. And maybe it's because this is a bigger company, or the fact that it is a company. It's not just a set-alone store. This store has probably that same amount of stuff that other comic book stores have, but it's a lot bigger, and things are, spaced out a lot better. There are other comic book stores that I went to around Orlando, such as a comic book store called literally A Comic Shop. I really enjoyed that one. They didn't have a lot of back issues, um, which kind of stunk. They were right across the street from the school that I went to at the time. Then there was a big one that I went to in Longwood, Florida, which was about 40 minutes away from my apartment because of the road that I was basically on to where I had to get off was about 40 minutes because of all the lights. And if you got on the highway, you kind of saved yourself 10 minutes, but depending on the time, you really didn't. And that one was called Acme Superstore. I really enjoyed going to that one. But one of the reasons why I like going to Coliseum of Comics, other than it being a lot closer, was so I would go in buy 3 or 4 books. I would buy maybe like an Image book, a DC book, a Marvel book, maybe even another DC book, and sometimes an independent book. And a lot of times I would just, and those would be all I would buy for regular price books. And then I would go to the backwoods or the back section of the store and get the 50-cent books. Now Acme and a comic shop didn't really have the 50-cent books. Acme had their back store comics for $1 each, and that's still a good price. And a comic shop would put like a certain book that was maybe 2 or 3 issues earlier than the current issue for like $1.98 or whatever. But Coliseum of Comics, the one near my apartment, one that was actually of the same name, it was probably like an hour away, and then another one that was almost on the way to Acme, aside from 30 something minutes. All Coliseum of Comics stores, they all had their back issues as 50 cents. There weren't that many that said $1,